All right. We'll give it one more. We'll give it one more, and then we'll switch it up to the. Then we'll switch it up to the cosplay run. Damn.
Yeah.
Been played. Yeah, we'll spell it wrong. I don't care. Ben played. I don't know what Ben played with, but he played with something. Also, he spells it with 2 N's because he's a neat guy. This is Ben. Can't buy real alcohol on Sunday. Really? Are the places closed? Try out the grains of smoke. Oh, okay, so it's just like a smoky flavor, not physical smoke entering your body. Immolation Tinder cosplay. I gotta farm the the armor still. Can't buy liquor on Sunday here. I don't know what the alcohol, like I don't know what the rules are with that here. I have literally no idea. Yeah, what's going on, Grizz? How you doing, man? What is going on? How is the rest of you 24? I wanted to stop in, but I got busy with work. Australia doesn't care. Yeah, buy your alcohol. Fuck it. Religious laws, you can buy beer and wine after 12 p.m. Hard alcohol, you'd have to go to a bar. Oh. The more you know. Hype the whole time, that's awesome, man. Yeah, 24s are definitely good for that, because people like to come out and support those streams. But I'm glad it went well. I did see, though, I did see some Vermintide 2, and I am fairly certain that that is not a retro game, but I'll let you off the hook for that one. Trying to be philosophical? Who wants to be philosophical? Oh, I missed your comment. That's weird. Kind of weird whenever you think about the literal fact that we are our brains inside these fleshy Gundams. Yeah, it is kind of interesting. It's just controlling us. Stop the retro about 18 hours in. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's probably hard because you're just like knocking out games at that point. Hey Kemi, how are you? What are you doing up so early? Early in the morning, rising to the streets. Light me up that cigarette and I strap shoes on my feet. Got to find a reason things went wrong. Got to find a reason why my Kemi's all gone. I got a Dalmatian. I can still get high. No, I can't because I don't do drugs. I can play the guitar like a motherfucking ride. Which I also can't because I barely play my guitar. It's in my room in a case that I haven't opened since I moved. Any close runs tonight? If you look at the star, that's how far we got. We died on Dragon Slayer. Just came home from your birthday party, so you have another beer until you pass out. Happy birthday! Feels birthday, man. That's awesome. Happy birthday, Kemi. Do you feel older? Hopefully not. The answer is no. You do not feel older. You feel the same. In fact, you feel younger. You feel like a new person. 29 for the 4th time. 29's a good year. 29 is a good age. Yes, you feel old? No, Kemi, no feeling old. It's not how this goes.
Bless this thy hand grenade, that with it thou mayst blow thy enemies to tiny bits in thy mercy.
To play Wonderwall at a party? I could, though. I could. I know how to play Wonderwall. What do you even think of me? It lasts so long. It's the best year ever. Just on and on and on and on. So does that mean that that means that your birth year just shifts every year? How old is Catherine? She is 23. She's just barely older than me. Libran Yasha, thank you for the follow. Who doesn't know how to play Wonderball? I know, right? It's pretty easy given the fact that it's like 5 chords in the entirety of the song, and 2 of your fingers don't ever move. Ragnar, you do. Everybody that picks up a guitar, like if they never played before, they just play Wonderwall. It just comes out. It's like. Today is gonna be the day that I'm gonna stop singing now. Get older and you realize the Holy Hand Grenade from Worms was a Monty Python reference all along. Monty Python and the Holy Grail was what, 1975, I think? Majority of songs are 3 to 5 chords. Yeah, but the special thing about do I doubt your ability? No, never. Never. But the special thing about Wonderwall is that you're rooted the entire song, right? You're rooted for the entire thing. There are some who call me Tim. God, I love that movie so much. Love that movie so much. 'Cause maybe... Why feels bad, man? You're gonna be the one that saves me. That's a feels good, man kind of moment. People won't believe you really fast after you tell them 29 3 years in a row. Tell them 4 years in a row, and they still surprised and think you're 25. Yeah, at a certain point, like, people just, like, they start guessing your age and whatnot. And they're like, wait, what? It's like, if I didn't have my age in chat, or, like, in the info panel, rather, it's not like I'm typing every minute what my age is in chat. People have been surprised. People have thought I was, like, 25. People have thought I was, you know, younger. And I don't know, it gets hard to judge age, but I think the receding hairline makes me look older. Never think you're 32? No, I wouldn't think you look 32 either. 33 rather, right? Because you just aged like fine wine. 12, by the way. No, I'm 22. I'm 23 in July, so soon-ish. 3 months, just under 3 months. Did I really not pick up the black fire bombs? No, I did. Scaring me, man. I picked them up. Tiny youngling. I can become smaller if you'd like. Move away from the camera, perspective-wise, just become physically smaller looking. Yeah, Grizz, you literally scared the crap out of me. I was like, well, that's rip, because I need those. I guess I could get Homeward Bound and rerun that again, but I really don't want to rerun things. Look Up 2 is younger than you? Is that a bad thing? Still a high wall? I don't know, because I'm bad at this game. Kemi, when are you going back to your runs? I also just... I miss having my morning Kemi streams. No, I don't get Kemi streams. Happened to the run at Aldrich? We got to Dragon Slayer and died. I think I was too close to him, and so he did a shield bash, and I went to roll it, but I think I was too close, so it hit me before the roll animation queued up. Going to bed now since it's 4:20 a.m.? Well, it's a pretty solid time to go to bed. This is the run? Okay, Sporta. Don't be too disappointed tomorrow when it's not. Oh, shit. I did not have that prepared. Have a good night, Sporta. Thank you for being here. I am a well-prepared individual. I've done this run before. Not my first time, by the way. Oh, okay, I don't get that attack ever, because I normally am not in that position. I kind of botched that. That was weird. Oh no. Get hit. No. I didn't mean to hit the head. I did not mean to hit the head. I don't want to stagger him. That's not good. That completely ruins everything when he staggers. Reflects the light so hard. Looks like as the whole game was cheesy. Cheesy? Wait, how is this cheesy? Can stagger him at it? Yeah, but it's not good. It's not a good stagger. Because, like, the way I have it set up, I can just deal him down to... I can just deal him down to no health by the time he's out of it, guaranteed. When you stagger him like that, it just cancels that entire animation. It's really bad. Immolation Tinder. You're so dead set on that weapon. I gotta get my stats up for it though. Right now I'm getting to 50, going to 50 faith, and then we have to get our some other stat leveled to some other value. Let me look at my stat list and see if I can trigger any sort of attunement. Attunement I need to get up a little bit, I think. And then intelligence. Full report on the successful run tomorrow. You're gonna be disappointed. You're gonna be disappointed. Alright? If I get the run, it's going up on YouTube tomorrow. If not, it's gonna be another normal day where my YouTube sees no content. Although I do need to download that program and start putting my cosplay runs up on it. Thoughts on getting Yol? Free level up point plus 1,000 souls when you kill him in the shrine? You can, but I don't think it makes a huge deal. Because then it shifts your soul value. Like, one level isn't going to make a huge deal, I don't personally think. So it's one level and 1,000. Like, it's a minor difference early on, but it's a little bit extra because you gotta go over and kill him and do it. But it's not a bad idea. I know other people do, but I'm fine. Dead set minimum stats. Minimum stats NG plus 7. Yeah, sounds like a good idea. Sounds like a really good idea. Thought I would have the run. I would have had the run 2 years ago. Get it already? I mean, we got down to 4 hits a year ago. And we've been to Cinder on this run already. I've had a run to Cinder and like 3 runs to Archives. Yeah, I should have had it. I really should have, but... Golden Star at DSA? Because I got to run to Dragon Slayer today. We've been doing this run for 5.5 hours. So we got to run to Irithyll, run to Dragon Slayer, and now here we are. Distance on. What's my distance on? Next few weeks. I mean, we've been doing it. It's been about a month since we got to Cinder. It's kind of sad to think about. Almost had it in like a month's time, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't mind working on it. It's been going fairly well. I just don't have a ton of time. Like, if I could put in this many hours every single day, we probably would have already gotten it, but I'm okay with where we're at. Why did he sprint from so far out? Like, that dude charged through the doorway. He was like, alright, let's go. Can you sorcery with it? But you can cast, or you're saying with the fire trail? Super Mario speedruns? What? Where's this Super Mario idea coming from? After this, we're gonna do a fully modded playthrough of Skyrim, which will be my second ever playthrough, my first ever modded playthrough. And then I'm gonna keep doing high NG cosplay runs because those are a lot of fun and have been doing really well for us. And I wanna learn DS1 all bosses speed runs. So I wanna cycle those in. So we'll probably go between DS3 and then the DS1 all bosses speedruns a little bit, and then maybe some blind playthroughs. Don't think you finished Skyrim before? I have 180 hours on one character. In Skyrim, I've never been a guy that like made multiple characters and did different builds. I just everything on one build. Oh yeah, what's going on? How are you doing? Super fun. Prepare for a Yuria cosplay right now. Right now we're working on the winged knight with the twin axes, and I think for the next NG I'm gonna do the winged knight again, but with the halberd. Get both of those done. Any plans to play Neo? I'm not really interested in it. Not really interested in it, to be honest. All skills at 100? Not all skills. I'm at like level... I think I was at like level 50 something. Oh yeah, thank you for that follow. Much appreciated. Just got DLC license in the main menu? Really? I've seen it. I mean, at least it's not in the run. Invited to go home, so much easier than what you do. Yeah, cause do you try and dunk him, or do you? Cause you can go and sit at the bonfire too back there, right? There's the bonfire right over there. You can sit at that, but since I go up to get Chloranthy and Flynn's ring, by going back through where the Outrider Knight is, I don't have to get that bonfire. I just send him home by going in there. Use the fire trail or use sorcery with it. Can't use pyre with it. Two hand does more damage. One hand has more range for melee. Deals fire damage. Well, the thing is, like, if it's a cosplay run, so I want to use what they use, and so it doesn't, as far as I'm aware, it doesn't use like the cosplay wouldn't use sorceries. Please no. Please no. Stay away! Stay away, freaky piece of crap. God. Hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it. Saw it, voted, even though you're less likely to watch since work and my stream are not really working together. Yeah. Yeah, I basically stream overnight for EU. Which is why I like to start a bit earlier on weekends or go later if I can, because then I can kind of start just before people might go to bed and catch them for a little bit, or I stream long enough that I catch them like when they're waking up and are up for a little bit. A dark focus build, and you found you're really cool and different to other cosplays. Dark and Dex equipment. I might do Yuri at some point. And I'll I'll use the gender ring to be more official, maybe. I don't know. Don't mind you, it's just 4:30 a.m. It honestly blows my mind when you EU folk are here this late and like are still up from the day before. It's crazy, and I really appreciate the support. Yeah, what's going on, Jallarhorn? How you doing, man? Get a host tonight? We got one a while ago. Timber King hosted me 2 hours ago. Why do you ask? What am I doing? But welcome back, man. How are you? Did your quest line with a sorcery build? Or a sorcery only build. So you got all the Int and Faith already. You just need to kill Princes and Cinder and then level some Dex and you're good for Dark Hand and Dark Rift. See, the thing with Dex, though, like, having Dex also makes your casting speed faster. Need some company for the 4.5 hour Farron Keep skip. I can understand why. That's gotta be quite painful, so all the power to you for sticking with it. But yeah, I wanna do, like, some of the cosplay builds that have, like, a weapon and pyromancy or sorcery, because I think those would be fun, because then you're not like completely limited in what you can do. It's like, okay, this boss might not be as good for pyro or sorcery, so you hit him with the melee weapon instead. About 30 viewers around this time. Just wondering. Well, so we started a bit early. We started about 2.5 hours early, but yeah, today's been going pretty good. A lot of people popping in. It's been nice. 40 int was the first thing, then some decks and faith and attunement. Probably done by YOLO. Did you oh wait, you didn't have much attunement, so you did really high damage, but didn't you like couldn't cast a lot outside of maybe having a bunch of Ashen Estus. Did you have like what rings were you using? Because rings are gonna make a big difference in that kind of thing. Glass canister, no. Who needs health? Who needs health? We're just gonna make this thing really strong and do a ton of damage. Partnership equals 4 PC Colbs W. Oh, you best believe it, man. You best believe that there is going to be a 4-piece with his face. I don't know. We have 5. I have like 10 emotes at the ready if it happens, but that was probably loud, so I'm sorry. If we ever get there, I got 10 emotes, and then I have no ideas. then we gotta start making stuff. Had enough Ashen Estus. Practice SO1 no hit for 6 months. Good with Ashen Estus. You're deaf now? I'm so sorry, man. I guess you can't even hear my apology. Feels bad. Princess now slow casting speed. Yeah, that's where the dex comes in. Isn't there a ring though? Isn't there a ring though that puts you at like 50 dex casting speed wise? I thought there was a ring that gave you like, is it Sage Ring +2 maybe? Or one of the Sage Rings? Welcome back, Freaker. Oh, you know what it is? You know what it is? Now, it probably doesn't help you because yours is a cosplay, but I think it's a... I think having a catalyst in your... Not a catalyst, not a catalyst, it's a talisman. Talisman in your offhand, I think, gives you faster virtual dex. I think that gives you virtual dex as well. But that probably doesn't help you in your current situation. Talking about sorcery, yeah. Because Kemi's got a sorcery build going right now. Yeah, no, not a stab. I think if you have a talisman, you need to carry in the DLC. Alright, I'm gonna ask you this. Have you done it before? Have you done the DLC before? Because I would highly recommend doing it for the first time. Because your source is getting bum whooped. It is your first time. You gotta do it. You gotta do it yourself. You gotta learn. That's the best way to do it. Beat the game like a couple weeks ago. Yeah, the first playthrough of it's gonna be the hardest because you're learning the boss. But once you've learned it, like going back to it later, you should be good. Can't rely on your skills. Well, I mean that's what playing the game and practicing does, right? Is you hone in on those skills. Gotta use your melee weapon. Well, you can use sorceries. It's just getting faster casting times is gonna help you a lot, and just like understanding the openings. So you're just gonna have to play around with things and be like, okay, this works, this doesn't. No matter how many controllers you have to go through, do you frequently break your controllers? I have never broken a controller. All my controllers I have never had to replace, actually, for any reason, which is pretty impressive, I would say, considering I wasn't even thinking about this. This Xbone controller I'm using is like 5 years old, because I bought my Xbox One in 2013, Can't afford to break it, only have one. Well, that's pretty good incentive not to break it. Waitlist opportunity. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. There's a lot of patience, a lot of like you have to look for the longest openings. I mean, that's really all you can do. Never main magic. I've done a single sorcery only run. I'll turn into Cash Jackie. I've done a sorcery only, a pyro only, and a miracle only run once. But those were only through the first DLC because DLC 2 wasn't out yet. And so I never went, like those characters were deleted then. And I didn't have them to go back and finish DLC 2 with. So I'll probably do those runs again at NG plus 7 at some point, but I gotta get my, like I want my int to be really high and stuff, so I might save them for a while. Bow only and crossbow only in DS1? Crossbows are shit. Well, you have to reload in between every shot, right? Which is a pain in the butt, in my opinion. I've done bow only. Maybe we'll do a bow only NG plus 7. That sounds terrible, actually. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I don't know how much I hate myself. Bone wheel shield. I gotta get that weapon. Got to farm it. I've just been doing a lot of cosplay stuff though, as opposed to just weapon specific ones. The pain. Door shield was a lot of fun. That's the only shield run I've done. Few sorcery builds and a pyro build, never a miracle. Most things are weak to lightning, which is really good. I think one of the only weird ones is Dragon Slayer armor, because you can't bleed him, and he's not necessarily weak to lightning. So I had to use... I think I used... what's the one that does magic damage? It's like, it's force, but with damage. I forget what it's called. I had to use that on him, but... Never used a spell in DS3? Is that bad? No. It took me a long time until I had actually ever used it. I feel like I want to say I played it first in August and didn't use sorcery until like maybe February. So like 6 months after playing the game, or after starting to play the game, is when I first used pyromancy, sorcery, and miracles. I just like went back-to-back playthroughs. I was like, all right, we're gonna try them all out. Meme weapons that do no damage. Gotta get good, man. Gotta get good. Meme weapons. Door shield is such a meme, but it's actually not bad. That's the best part about it. Like NG plus with the door shield, it actually does decent damage. Like it hits pretty hard. You just have to get used to the timing, but the best thing about that is that you get blocking frames on parts of the attacks. So you'll actually sometimes you'll just tank a hit. Because if your stamina is high enough, you won't get staggered. It's pretty funny. Upgraded with decent strength. Does decent damage, around 200 to 300 to most bosses. That's actually not terrible. That's actually not terrible damage at all. Fist only, torch only. Stuff makes you impatient. Well, that's fair. That takes a little bit more mental fortitude to get through, because that's like, I don't know, those are just endurance fights. Those are really just endurance fights. I mean, I did fist only, but I don't know, fists don't do terrible damage. Like you would think fists do terrible damage, but at 40-40 I think I was doing over 100 per punch, and so you don't really have to worry about endurance because you're not you don't use a lot to punch. Endurance just likes to go fast. It's true. It's the speed running mentality. See, I don't mind taking it slow and sitting back and just taking my time and having a good time with it. Otachi, what's going on? Starming on the splits. Yeah, that's the distance PB for today. So we got to run to Dragon Slayer. Because you try and do meme runs and just switch. It's like, I just need to get through this game. I don't care what I use. That's what the cosplay runs like force you to do, is like, hey, you have to use this particular thing. I'm like, okay. And so it's a casual challenge, but at the same time, it's still forcing you to play a little bit differently than you normally would. Gives you good overall knowledge. I mean, speedrun gives you good overall knowledge as well, but it's particular, right? In this situation, I can do this and do this fast. Some things you can take away, it doesn't matter what weapon, but some things are based on like the speed of weapons and such.
We are now the knights who say, "Eki, eki, 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 patang, zoom, boing."
Hey, the big 8, mate. Voila.
The big 8, M8. Wow. Subaru, welcome back, man. Thank you for 8 months in a row. It's crazy. It's crazy. The baby is almost here. The baby is almost here. That's what makes Subaru Subaru. Thank you for 8 months, man. I hope you continue to enjoy your face. Like a long damn time already? That's crazy. If you had said, like, how long have you been around without any context, I wouldn't know what to say. Like, Enduritize has been around for a long time now, too. Like, there are people that it's like they still feel like they kind of knew, but they've actually been here for a few months now, and I'm like, wait, what? Like, time has been going by so fast. And I think it's awesome. It's awesome. So you like day one subbed, I think. I think you like day one subbed. Well, it's 8 months because, like, your first month, right? When you first sub, that's month 1. So when you've been subbed for a month, when you resub, you're resubbing for month 2. So he's resubbing for month 8. A year 3 months, a year 1 week, like, damn. Jesus, man. Like, you guys, it's crazy. It's absolutely insane. It does not feel like it's been that long. It's nuts. And Mikhail, I actually remember when you came to my stream for the first time, because Faraz hosted, and then Nikki told you to come to my stream, and you followed, and then became a regular. Which, speaking of which, I wonder how Nikki's doing, because I think she's got a job and stuff and has been busy, but I haven't seen her around. Be here more if I could. Time zone OP, please nerf. I know, Kemi. I know, and I appreciate that. Still means a lot that you're here when you can be. But yeah, time zones are a bitch. Sub like the second day you were here. Like that blows my mind too, is like people that like a day or two into like hanging out, just like, I'm gonna drop a sub on this guy, he deserves it. And I'm like, you just got here, are you really sure about that? Yes, I am questioning people's decisions, and that's okay. Here, but then you found a job working nights. I know, man, it's okay. It's okay, it happens. Life happens, life's important. But you're here now, which is awesome. Followed on a Squilla host, but didn't watch a lot because you were a Squilla cultist. Now you're a Z-Colbs W cultist. Welcome. Lulu, hello. Hi, Lulu. How are you? It's just $5. I say fuck it a lot. That's one way to look at it. That's true. The $5 add up if you do that enough. That's the thing. I'm like, oh yeah, I can gift a sub. Or, yeah, I can sub to this person for a month. And then I'm like, I just did that like 10 different times. I'm like, there's $50. Found me in the directory, but linked to everyone else. Subaru, thank you for gifting a sub to Kemi. Kemi, welcome back. I hope that you enjoy your face once again. Thank you very much for that, Subaru. I appreciate it. It's my my bot. You think I wouldn't have it in my own channel? You think I wouldn't have my own bot in my own channel? What do you think of me? I told you, the bot goes away. We get partnered, bot gone. Make it happen. No, I'm kidding. I gotta stop saying that because it's gonna come off really bad. It's like, wow, streamer, really pushing the whole self-promotion shit. Unfollow, unfriend. Sorry. Unliked? What? You unliked my Facebook? Lurk in Squilla's channel too? It's in Squilla's channel. It's in Faraz's channel. Faraz actually modded it, which is the best thing. It's a sub. Somebody gifted a sub to Anti-Mid in Faraz's chat and Squilla's chat. Cable Black, welcome back. Toasty Wolf, welcome back as well. How are you guys doing? It's in Parallax's, Laron, Deck. I want to say one other chat, maybe. Maybe one other chat. Love when people gift subs to somebody. It's so nice to see. It is, but when people gift a sub to my bot, which will never use the emotes, I kind of question their decision. Cheese? No, I don't have it in Cheese's stream. I might not have it in another stream. That might be all of them. Oh, mine. Mine is probably the other one I'm thinking. You want it too? You want the pyramid bot? All right. Kemi, send me a whisper on on Monday or something, because it's hosted on my work computer. So I can't exactly set it up right now. But I can add it for you. It doesn't work 100%, but it works enough. It's on my work computer because my work computer I run 24/7. My work computer doesn't go off unless the power goes out, which has only happened once in the past year and a half that I've been working there, so. If you know how it works, get wrecked by chat anyway. Got him. Get this sub to my bot in 2 different channels, like 2 different people subbed my bot, and I think one of the first times, like, the person didn't even know it was a bot. They just liked the fact that it stopped pyramids. K-Dub! K-Dub, coming from the shadows. Come from the shadows. Gifted a sub to check out my rims. Check out my rims. I hope that you enjoy your new face. Quiddy, thank you very much, sir. How are you doing? Sub gift comes with extra sauce. That sounds kind of interesting. Do I want the extra sauce? Do I want it? I don't know. Good morning, sunshine. Good morning. K-Dub just wake up? Not even say anything in chat. Not even say, which is like, that's always like the most terrifying thing. Somebody just like does something and then never says a word. Almost 5 a.m. Yeah, it's getting late. Well, later for you. It's not even 11 here. Gotta finish your beer? You're gonna chug your beer? What? Enjoy the rest of your birthday, unless you gotta be up tomorrow, which I guess would be a good reason to go to bed soon. Dinner with family tomorrow? Yeah, that I was waiting for the reason why you have to be up at a reason time. Lunch. 5 a.m. is early? What is early for you? Shadow the Tomb Raider? Oh, is there a new Tomb Raider game coming out? I have never played a Tomb Raider game. So the real question lies, should I? And which one? Apex Wolf, welcome back. Just beat Far Cry 5, nice. How did you enjoy it? I've heard very good things. One of your top 10 games ever. Nice, man. That's awesome. Retro game funsies on SNES in the afternoon. Nice. I never had a SNES. I played a few games at my great grandmother of all people had a Super Nintendo. I think it was just for the great grandchildren to play on, to be honest. But I remember played Battletoads and Super Mario. Was it Super Mario World? 2 or 1 or 2? The one that's a classic. I forget exactly which one it is. That was a very good game. Played those when I was over. 2013 Tomb Raider is great. I actually think I have that. I think I have it because I believe they gave it away for free on Xbox, so I'll have to check. Have the SNES in your living room, but gifted yourself a SNES Mini. How is the SNES Mini? Would you say it's worth it? Because it's like loaded with a bunch of games, right? And that might not be a bad idea to get, or like to suggest as like a gift idea. Already has a season pass? Oh no. Hopefully that's like planned DLC and not microtransaction shit. That's normally what it is, right? That just means that they're planning on DLCs. Things you do in Fortnite, make giant penis out of wood, get your whole team to watch the process. Excellent, senor. Glad that you're spending your time wisely in that game. How do you enjoy that, by the way? Because I don't think I knew that you played Fortnite until you mentioned it. Earlier to me. Probably DLC? I would think so. I don't know how that game would lend itself, like just that genre of games doesn't really lend itself necessarily to microtransactions, but honestly, it's 2018, I don't know anymore. They'll find a way. Do not aggro on me. Don't take it seriously so you don't really care, it's just fun to dick around. That's probably how I would be. I mean, you know how I am with PUBG. I'm not good at it. I just try and have a good time with it. Come on. Here, boy. Here, boy. No? Just gonna pace around a little bit, waste time. It's fine. Oh, great. They came by at the same time. I guess that worked out. Looks like Arma 3 Lite. Well, I don't have an experience with Arma, so I can't really get a feel for that, but I'll take your word for it. Finish your beer, gotta get to sleep. Alright, Kemi, thank you for stopping by and hanging out. Sleep well. I will catch you around. Who's so good at this watching? You are. You are. Wants a treat? Come here. That's like the ultimate betrayal, though. If you look at it from that perspective. It's like, come here, and then you're just like, backstab. Get wrecked, punk. But then they fall for it again, so who's really the stupid one? Play PUBG for like 150 hours until you're able to win your first solo. Quit immediately after that. Can't stand it anymore. I've only played squads. Also, as we were talking about earlier, I think it was today, maybe yesterday. There is the hand on my ass. So I don't know. I don't understand, because I didn't get hit, so I don't know who touched my ass, but I did not consent. Don't play solo too much, it's frustrating. Yeah, I didn't take the game seriously, so I only played it with friends. Or like, rather, I played it on stream, so I played it with people from the stream. They're always a hand on your ass? Not always, no. It's not always there. Because if I sit at the bonfire, I believe my character becomes clean. Only boss right now, you can fight that gives you the worst anxiety in phase 2. Wait, what boss? Abyss Watchers? Abyss Watchers aren't bad, they're just backstab fishing. Is really the entirety of it. I didn't see how many rats died. Because I'm dumb and didn't look. Roll in the water to wash it off. Naturally. You know, because without soap, it'll just cleanse everything anyway. After 230 hours in PUBG, you hate the game? See, look, no hand on my ass.
Ashen 1.
All right, well that was my bad. We might have been fine, but I don't know. Won like 9 solos in 250 plus games of Fortnite. Still have fun with it somehow. I don't know, like battle royales are like an iffy thing for me. Like they're fun to play with people. Like I don't think I would enjoy Fortnite solo. Maybe duos, but I just like the reason I'm avoiding Fortnite entirely is because of the like I don't know. I'm not attracted to the building aspect of it. Like it seems goofy and whatnot, but like to be good at it, you gotta be able to like build on the fly. I feel like. Update on test server, played a little bit. It's a big update. Oh good, because I get like a 25 megabyte update every day, and then every once in a while I get a couple gigs. So the game just like occasionally just updates on my computer, even though I don't play it. Definitely more fun. Yeah, and it's less stressful, I feel like. The Star Wars game wasn't complete shit? The Star Wars what, Battlefront? Or what Star Wars game? $15 or so squad and like 4 duo in your 230 hours. We almost won. We had just had like 4 of us in from the stream, and we almost won a squad game. We got second. It's the closest I've ever been to winning in that game. Yeah, what's going on, David? Welcome back. Wish you could beat every boss no hit as consistently as you do Abyss Watchers. This game would be a cakewalk. Well, Abyss Watchers are early enough that you just experience them more. I mean, that's a big reason for it. You just see them that much more often. But yeah, I mean, they are a simpler boss because you're just kind of baiting them around the room. No hit with a different weapon? Why is that? Is this weapon not good enough? Got a problem with my twin blades? I mean, I worked on this run before with the raw store straight sword. I don't know. For me, it's the accomplishment of finishing it once, like regardless of like what I use. Like I just want to complete it. Yeah, I just want a no hit run. Like kind of prove it to myself that I can do it because I know I can. And that's good enough for me. Like I don't need to submit to the no hit grind life forever. And it's boring? Well, that's because it's good. That's really the reason why people use it. It's a strong weapon. relieves a lot of stress because when I got the 4-hit PB, it was with Raw Stora, and that was like you had to be good at the boss fights because they were longer, and you know, like your damage wasn't terrible because it was a raw, like a good raw straight sword. You can get a lot of damage out of it, but honestly, those were more endurance fights. You fought princes for not too much longer, but like Soul of Cinder was a long fight. Dragon Slayer I don't think was too bad because your weapon is still kind of fast to swing. But you did have to fight second phase a little bit. Aldrich was longer, like you dealt with phase 2 more. What version are we on? 1.15, I think? I think 1.15 is the current patch. 135? I think 135 is like regular, or there's like a regulation version and then there's the other one. I think 115 is the... No, because there is a 135 on screen. Yeah, 115 regulation, 135. I don't know what the difference is and what that all means. But yeah, 135 is the other number that's on screen. I have. I've done an all bosses playthrough, which was my first playthrough of the game, and then I did 80% at G+. That's where the character is at right now. I don't know, we picked it up for a little bit a couple months ago, and it didn't really go so great. to be quite honest, it didn't really go so great. I was expecting it to, I don't know, for people to be excited to see Bloodborne again, and it just relatively flopped. So I was like, all right, I beat 80%. I'm good for now. So maybe we'll go back to it if there's more interest some other time, but got this run to work on. I don't really want to be playing too much outside of Dark Souls 3 until we get this. But yeah, I'm not very well versed in Bloodborne, DS2, or Demon Souls. I've got 2 playthroughs of DS2 and Bloodborne. I've got 1 playthrough and part of another playthrough on Demon Souls. I like rage quit Demon Souls last time. I couldn't do it. 4-2, the running areas in that game just bother me. The fact that like getting through them like effectively is just throwing soul remains for the entire thing. It's a little much. Like, you can get through the entirety of DS3 without Alluring Skulls. You just use them for like ultimate safety. That you like almost have to, or you're wrecked most of the time. 4-2 is notorious. Yeah, it's the rolling skeletons, and then you have the 2 golden skeletons, and then once you get inside, there's the laser dudes. All just to get to, I forget what it is. Old Hand? Something like that? I forget what the boss's name is. Yeah, there's strats that make it tolerable, but I don't know them. So like it was really good. It was a really good experience to play it for the first time, kind of get the feel for where it all started, all that. But to play through it again, I'm like, it's not as enjoyable. The only Soulsborne game that you've played extensively, but you want to get into Dark Souls? Yeah, coming from Bloodborne, it's probably easiest to go into DS3 and feel most comfortable just because of the speed. DS1 and DS2 are going to be a lot slower. But yeah, I don't know. I really enjoy Dark Souls a lot. Bloodborne is good as well, but I don't know. Souls is kind of my comfy place. Played it with the Halberd character, using a starting gear the whole game. Halberd trivializes the game, really. Oh wow, really? DS2 was, for you, was unplayable. I like DS2. Like, for me, it's probably DS3 and DS1. They're like tied for me. It's so hard for me to pick. And then Bloodborne, DS2, Demon Souls. And none of them are bad games. That's just like that's just the order in which I like them, I guess, the most. Coming from DS3, DS1 was super easy. Yeah, it's a lot slower. And like if you played locked off, you don't have to deal with the quad directional rolling when locked on, which is really nice. Keeps everything at a distance and just cuts into pieces. That's really nice. That makes things really... You can just keep things away from you. It's like, Anna, don't touch. Don't touch me. We're good. I never used Soul Remain. Yeah, so like I used the Bastard Sword my entire first playthrough of Demon Souls. I think I picked that up and I was like, I'm gonna use this. And that's how I did the entire game. I forget what I tried to use my second time, but yeah, I was using the Bastard Sword for as long as I can remember. I'm pretty sure it was the entire thing, except maybe might have switched it on False King Allant. Forget if I know I got the special weapon, but I don't think I was in pure anything. Like, I don't think I was in pure white or in black. I think I was just kind of like in a neutralish zone, so I didn't have maximum damage. And I know that I messed up something with the demon god or whatever to get, is it like Soulbrand? So I got the other one, the one that you get from the the dude in the door in the first level. Yeah, the upgrade system is weird, and I remember at some point the blacksmith just yelled at me and wouldn't let me upgrade. I was like, I don't know what I did wrong, but screw you too, guy. Own 2 invaders in a row in 4-1 using the halberd on a recorded playthrough. Nice, man. It's good stuff. It's always nice when it's like, that's like the cool thing with like streaming is like every cool thing you do in gaming is recorded. You have the ability to go and like clip it and make that just like stay around forever. Whereas like it used to not, and like it, I don't know, you get people that can see it live. I guess with the 360 or the Xbox One and the PS4, you can like quick highlight things like that just happened. But like everything prior to that, it was just like, yo, I had this really cool thing happen, but nobody saw it. My dog saw it. Just kidding, I never had a dog.
Farewell, Ashen One.
By a player in the old monk fight, I played it. I think I played it offline actually, if that's a thing. If not, I just didn't get a summon. Roll backstabbed you? Wait, just like rolled and then immediately like as he stood up into a backstab? Is that impressive or not? Like, I don't know if that's just like a mechanic in the game that he was abusing or if it was just like a really weird circumstance. Invalidated as a human being as having a dog is necessary to exist. I want one. I want one. Just left yourself wide open. Okay. I got you. Different amounts of upgrade materials depending on the weapon. And there's also like different upgrade materials depending on like what kind of weapon. So like, what is it? You can do sharp, but that's all sharp stone, right? And like regular is hard stone, and there's like all these different things. So it'd be like in this game, if for different infusion path, each infusion path had a different type of Titanite. Legit tactic for him to get around from the halberd's reach. That's fair. That makes sense. But yeah, no, I want a dog. I want a golden retriever puppy at some point. But I gotta wait until my girlfriend and I move in and we can do such a thing. Gonna leave. Gotta find a movie to put you to sleep. All right. Take care, Subaru. Thank you for being here, man. Thank you for the resub and the gifted subs. I appreciate it. I will catch you later. Bang, bang. Okay, wasn't expecting it to break right there. We're not gonna get the quick one. Oh, we are! Never mind. Plot twist. Cass, thank you for the follow. How are you doing? I didn't think I had enough time because we did the extra swing, so I'm surprised that we got that one off. What a twist! We're not gonna get it. Oh, we got it. Wow. Amazing. I should probably split. Splitting is for losers. I'm almost out of water. This is really sad. I'm just gonna talk in the room. I have no idea why I did that. Don't judge me. You ever got... Okay, so as a kid, did you ever... I would do this sometimes. You'd like take a cup that was empty and just like leave it just enough of a gap off of your mouth so you could like still breathe, but you just like talk into it, like that weird echo sound. Yeah, I'm not the only one, right? Right?
Well, then
Round 2 of making dicks in Fortnite. Team didn't stand around and watch, but the enemy took shots at it. Murdered said enemy. Hey man, don't shoot our dick. Right? That's what you said to him? That's what I'd say to him. I am going to remember to buff this time. Gotta remember to buff for this fight. Because that's important. Totally. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. It's just like natural conversation. That's pretty much how you're meant to think about that. Glad we're on the same wavelength, senor. Alright, dancer. Show me your moves. Show me your moves. Those are my moves. That's how I dance. Just do a little shuffle. A truffle shuffle. I can't dance. That is pretty much how I dance. It's just like it's all hitch. Take those words to heart. Keep your dancing in here, right in front of you. Just little bit of movement, all right in here. That's all you need. That's all you need. I am terrible at dancing. Cannot do it for the life of me. Not my forte. Not a strong point. I was the social butterfly at a school dance. I would go because I felt like I was supposed to, and I would just, my friends would all be dancing and I'd be standing talking to somebody while they were dancing. I'd be like in the circle, wouldn't be a wallflower. I'd be with the people just talking, having a good conversation. I'm a very interesting individual. Hate school dances? You just went because your friends were there and you'd mess around and get in trouble? Yeah, like I went because my friends were there. I think I had a date to 1 or 2 dances. I did have one really weird dance experience. Yeah, there was one that was quite interesting. Because there was this girl who was like a year or 2 behind me that was interested in me. But only because she knew who, like, she didn't know who I was. I mean, I guess she knew my name. I don't know how she knew me. If she just recognized me from seeing me, like, in the halls or from Facebook or what. I don't know who. I think, no, you know what it is? I think a girl in my grade that I went to elementary school with, like, showed a picture of me to her. I don't know, something. She's like, oh, I thought I was cute. And, like, was interested in me. And so then, like, prior to this, she had come up to me, like, at lunch and stuff and talk. I was, like, super uncomfortable because you girls. But then, like, she, like, asked to dance with me at the one dance. So I was like, okay, yeah, like, that's the normal thing to do. Like, you say yes. But then it wasn't just one dance. Like, she, like, stayed, like, with me. It was uncomfortable. And then she kissed me. And I was like, what? Because in my mind, like, I think at that point, I had only had, like, 1, maybe 2 other girls that I kissed. And, like, we dated for, like, a while before that point happened. Blues Bullets, thank you for the follow. How are you doing? So, like, it was a whole bunch of uncomfortable. And then, like, because then, like, I'm pretty sure she was, like, almost under the impression that we were, like, dating. Like, wanted to hold hands and walk around. I'm like, how did we jump from, like, will you dance with me to, like, did you ask me out somehow in that? Like, is that what you thought? It was weird. It was really weird. I'm like, I went home so confused that night. What? Maybe. What? Easy? Some may say. She had some notoriety, is what I found out. But yeah, that was probably the most interesting situation that I was in at a dance. Other than that, it was just talking to people. Although I did have one friend who wanted, like, I had one friend who I'm pretty sure was interested in me as well. And we danced, but that, like, wasn't as weird. Like, we did a slow dance, and that was it. We were still friends. None of the other stuff. Consent, always have consent. Yeah, she just kind of, like, leaned in for the kiss. Went for it. I was like, okay. I guess this is happening. I guess that's the thing. Like, I didn't know what to do. I just kind of, like, stood there. It was like, Only time that's ever happened without consent. What's this? Where are you going, buddy? Going on a little adventure? Yes, you are. Who pissed you off? Fuck. Camera unlocked. Is this the run? I don't know, man. It's always the run till isn't. That is a bad mindset. Never heard from her again until 9 months later. No. She wanted it, but she didn't get it. I'm not easy. Why is that hollow glow? Because he's special. He's a special hollow. I have no idea. Maybe he's embered. Maybe he's not truly hollow. I actually have no idea. That guy does too. What's the lore, Vadi? What is the lore? Is that what all kids call sexy state? No, that's Whoopi Goldberg. Whoopi. Just sounds like a happy expression. You know what I need to do? I need to get more water. So when we get back to Firelink, it's water time. Watata. I gotta find those videos. Those ones are funny. The vines, the watermelons, and the watata, and all that stuff. It would be good if I did that. I did not. I did not do such things. Can those follows use fire bombs, and those fire bombs give off a glow? I actually don't know, because that one's never used a fire bomb on me when I'm baiting him, so I don't think so. I don't think that's the case. Need to sign the consent form. At least it's not like a parental consent form. That's awkward. Oh man. But yeah, no, it is definitely not the run until the run is over. I would say do not get your hopes up. Because I feel like for the number of times that we've gotten to like Dragon Slayer and stuff, it somehow goes wrong when it matters. Just seems to be how it is. It's probably like subtle nerves and stuff, but you know, it is what it is. Oh shit. Don't wake the dragon. Don't wake the dragon. Dibs! Hi Dibs. How are you? Thank you for the luck. Your hopes are skyrocketing? Alright, well your disappointment is going to be even higher. These are just the facts, alright? Just the facts, don't hate. That's pretty fast. That's pretty fast. Is that how you guys are able to build dicks that fast in Fortnite? Oh, we got some nice frame stutters there. Spycher, how's it going? What's going on? How to delete a mod's message in Twitch chat? Oops, that's not Google. Wait, what? I'm confused. The run begins when SOC dies and the run when it ends. Grayson, what's going on? Thank you for the 200 bits. How are you doing? Wait, I'm confused. Delete it like this. I'm so confused. What is going on? What is happening? What is happening? Like, Mikhail made a comment, and then Senor timed him out. I don't know what's going on anymore. Something going on and it's not you? What's that supposed to mean? That sounds scary. I'm scared, Senor. Hold me. What? Nobody is safe. Oh no. That's not good. It's not good. This is supposed to be a safe environment. And Senor is our guardian.
Well,
Taking back #1, you're coming for it? How close are you to Enduritize? It's top points. It's top points. Ban the bot is... Holy shit, Daniel. Holy shit. #3. #3. Wait, why are Mikhail's points 15,000 less in the top 10. Maybe it just hasn't updated. It probably just somehow didn't update your individual points. That's weird though. Either way, you're still number 2. Still number 2. I'm wondering if we're gonna see Justin a lot this summer or not. Cause you lost. Oh, okay. Okay, so right. Got it. I didn't realize the difference there. Close though. You're hardly even here. All it takes is some like major gambling. All it takes is some major gambling. I mean, also you have to think like the points are moving, like they're shifting higher, right? Like to get, I think if you were just to sub and not watch the channel, you would get, it would take you 2 years to get 120K. So like you gotta be here a decent amount, and then, you know, people gamble quite frequently. So it's getting harder and harder to get up there. Reason have it do the normal 600-second timeout? Because his name is Numbers. That's amazing. That's amazing, senor. So somehow that just breaks the bot, and it just, or like breaks Twitch and is like, what? So what are you trying to do? Your syntax is wrong. Even though there's an underscore. Audio the only one freaking out? There shouldn't be audio issues. If there are, I have no idea how to fix it. to be quite honest. But I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, grab a drink, and then we'll get to Sage. So I'll be back in a moment. We're plugged in all the way. Concerning the streamer, way to go, Dibs. I am coming back to, I think, a lot of talk about dick. So, not sure how I feel about that. You okay, senor? You good? I enjoy your Lord Jallarhorn. How was the poop? It's not a poop. It's not a poop. God, man. What do you... Honestly, I wish I could poop that fast. being a nice life, okay? It's impressive. No, I got some water. I had a dandy time. Every break is poop break. Hey man, whatever helps you sleep at night. When you gotta poop, you gotta poop. Everybody poops. There's a book about it. Didn't wash my hands or even wipe? Wait, why would I wipe if I didn't poop? In the zombie apocalypse? Yeah, but we're not there, so I don't need to? I don't know, I guess. Why are we discussing this? Why is this why is this a topic of discussion? God, you guys have a weird obsession with poop. Poop on the run. Poop on the run. From dicks to poop. I mean, we're just staying in the same vicinity. This is dead. Not dead. Not dead. Oh, that was weird. That was weird. Apparently hitting him during that doesn't cancel it. Making you hungry. What? Excuse me? You're hungry now? Also, we did just drop frames entirely, so hopefully it's working now. Let me know if it's not, or if you have to refresh or anything, but yeah, we had some frame drops. I'm just glad it didn't disconnect OBS, because that's typically what happens when it zeros. Got offered alcohol today? Guess you're finally looking over 21? There you go. I did not heal, oh my god. I didn't heal after Sage because I was so mixed up. Oh, that was almost bad. Imagine if I just like rolled down there and I died. Oh my goodness, that would have been terrible. The smell of lasagna, I would say, yeah, that's probably a more reasonable reason to get hungry. I'm not like too hungry, but I could probably eat a snack. I likely will eat one once we finish streaming, but I don't know when that'll be. They had a drink and he's like on tap, and I was like, I got 5 months 5 months before I become an alcoholic. That's pretty funny. It's like, no, what do you have for, what kind of sody pops do you got, mister? Hey, mister. What kind of sody pops you got? Do you have any juice? The late night munch? Yeah, I got a problem with that. I definitely finish runs and then grab something to eat. Finish the stream at like 1:30 in the morning. I'm like, some nights I tell myself no, but there are other nights that I just grab a snack at like 1:30 in the morning. How's it going, Ghost? The runs are going well. The runs are going well. Got one to Earthil, one to Dragon Slayer. Now we're here, so not too shabby. Always got carded until you're about 28. I think the receding hairline will get me past some of that, but I don't drink alcohol, so I'm not gonna be asking for it. Moot point, I suppose. Never get carded at bars or pubs, but you always get carded at the liquor store. I feel like at the liquor store they're just like super, I don't know. I feel like they care more than the restaurants about how old you are. They're like, eh, you just gotta look it. They're also selling you like individual drinks at a restaurant. Liquor store, they're selling you entire things of it. 10 double stuffed Oreos the other night. Yeah, I have a problem when it comes to Oreos because I like won't put the sleeve down. I almost got shot in the foot with an arrow. Glorious. Deuce! What's going on, Deuce? How are you doing? Never had a drink either. Yeah, it's like I don't drink, so the whole carded thing doesn't really matter. Although I get carded when I'm in Pennsylvania, because in Pennsylvania, if a person, so like if it's my girlfriend and I and she gets a drink, both parties have to be over 21. If one of them's over 25, then the other person doesn't. But yeah, I've been carded like that, and the one time I did get carded, I was 21, and the guy misread it and thought I was 20. I'm like, no. Because we thought he was joking. Like, he like laughed and then he like handed it back, and then we realized that he wasn't good. I was like, no, I'm 21. Like, you can reread it. Like, oh, I'm sorry. Take a quick shower. All right, Harley, enjoy. Tend to forget your ID at home, so they always card you at the worst time. You have to go home and get it, and they think you're a liar until you come back. And I was like, oh, never mind. She was telling the truth the whole time. I'm Lonk from Pennsylvania. Well, I'm Colby from Pennsylvania. Nice to meet you. I guess I'm not really from Pennsylvania anymore originally, but don't live there, so I guess I can't. I don't know, like, where do I say I'm like, I always say I'm originally from Pennsylvania, but now I live in Maryland. I don't know what's like the proper way to like respond to that question. I'm surprised that I wrote that. Like, cause I rolled it early in anticipation, but I almost thought I rolled it too early and was still gonna get slammed. Alright. Another Deacons, so see if we can make it 3 for 3 tonight. Was the one next to the Air and Space Museum? Why was that McDonald's so good? Is that the one that's the one near Metro Center, right? It's just like in a building. Like it's like in a row of buildings. Or like a row of shops. Like on the bottom floor of a building, and it like doesn't have the standard, like it's like a clean looking McDonald's, nice doors with the glass and everything. Gata, how are you doing? Welcome back. Your GPU is shit. Feels bad, man. I feel like that's definitely been an issue for you. Are you gonna be able to upgrade that at some point? Forget if you have a laptop or not. Forget what you're gaming on. But yeah, that GPUs can be rough. That was the cleanest one you've ever seen? Yeah, I was like, I remember when my girlfriend and I like went in there, I was like, this is interesting. This isn't the standard. There's actually, fun fact, Arizona, I believe it's up in Sedona, I believe it's the only McDonald's that does not have yellow arches, because it has, in order to have stuff in that town, it has to match like a color scheme because of like the history or something like that. And so it actually has a turquoise McDonald's sign. The more you know. The more you know. Best McDonald's is at 4 a.m. when you've been awake for 48 hours and need more regret in your life. Excellent. Excellent. Fake? No, it's not fake McDonald's. It's an actual McDonald's, but in order to comply with the town's regulations and have a store there, they had to change the colors for the logo. So it's a turquoise McDonald's. It's a McDonald's? Well, he had a farm, right? Old dude said E-I-E-I-O a lot. Woohoo! It's one. God, how was your stream earlier? I saw you were playing some Yakuza. How are you enjoying the new game? Downloaded The Sims is almost done. Nice. What's your plan for your family? Are you gonna be making people you know? Just random stuff? How are you going about it? I feel like there's so many different ways you can play The Sims. I wanted to go after that guy, but it's kind of hard. A lot of exposition, so it's really hard to stream. Oh no, more of that stuff. So that kind of sucks that it's that hard. Archangel, what's going on? Time run as well, or just no hits? Yeah, it's just no hits. I don't try and I don't just like waste a bunch of time. Like everything I do has a purpose. It's only like 2.5 hours, give or take, depending on like breaks and stuff. But yeah, it's not timed, but it's also like I'm not gonna just like I don't spend a ridiculous amount of time killing every single thing. So it's not too long. So we're like, Dancer's about an hour. We're probably about an hour 15 or so in, give or take. So I don't really know how the early part of this went time-wise. Don't like you. You suck. Fat deacon. This is basically like the biggest time waste in the run. Everything else is fairly straightforward as far as like how much time it takes. Yorm has a little bit of variability as well, but most of the other fights are pretty well within a similar time frame as always. I really wish I knew how people got like consistently fast Deacons fights. Ah, see, like that's tempting, but all of the fat Deacons and stuff right there is kind of sketch. More YOLO attacks? I guess so. Just don't play the game. 3. So that's a lot. Like, I don't like killing multiple like that. Like, I could go in there, I guess, and try and kill it. I guess that's really is part of the strategy. Don't play the game, streamer. Can't get hit. Easy. Easy. Turn off music next time? What is that gonna do? Just let me sit here and wallow in my thoughts. I go with the super safe strats because there's just the way this boss is. Like sometimes the Deacons can just end up like in the middle, and I really just don't want to get fireballed or staggered. It's just super annoying. Oh, that's no, you. Come on, game. Give that to me. Just got trolled so hard. That would have been a beautifully easy 4 into going to the back of the room. Gosh darn it, man. There's gotta be some like reason that's programmed in to like do the instant change. Yo, what's going on, Skylord? Welcome back. This is our third run to Deacons. Third run to Deacons tonight. So pretty good. See, the instant warp. Like, what's the deal? They're like, ah, that'd be too convenient. Let's put it somewhere else. Gosh darn it. Come on, man. Deacons fly again tonight. Nah, we haven't had Deacons flying. We had a slug fall out of the sky. But that was about it. I feel like when the Deacons are on this side of the room, they don't clump up as well. Get your mind out of the whole dick mindset. Alright, senor, enjoy your lurk. There it is. Oh, it's so close. See, but then it would warps away. Seppuku, welcome back. How are you doing? Look like Timmy Williams. I have no idea who that is. That's a new one. It's a new one. I normally get Woody Harrelson. Normally get Woody Harrelson. Three for three. Let's go. Google him. Google him. What was I was gonna look up and show you guys something. Word, yo, what's going on, Army Ortho? How you doing? So Woody Harrelson, I see it a little bit, but not as much as some people do. I feel like there's like a particular feature that I have. That's why, and I don't know what that it is. Get Ed Sheeran when you stream? Really? Alright. You didn't want to say it? It's in my info. It's in my info panel. That's how frequently it is said. Somebody actually said it earlier tonight. Somebody said it earlier tonight. Like, I think it says I'm a knockoff Woody Harrelson is what I put. So don't worry about it. That's what I was gonna look up. I wanted to show you guys the McDonald's. McDonald's Sedona. Only McDonald's in the world does not have the yellow. Right there. They are turquoise arches because of some regulation with the town and the, you see the color of the buildings and stuff? Probably look like them on camera and IRL. They're different? You think? I don't know. Why is that? I mean, I don't think I would look that much different in person. Where is this? This is in Sedona, Arizona. This is in Sedona, Arizona. I've seen it. I've seen it. My grandmother pointed it out to me. So yeah, it's something with the layout of the town that has to have these. It has to have the teal arches, the world's only teal green arches. Fun fact. All right, so who is this? Timmy Williams? And I've been this off screen just in case. Timmy Williams. I don't see it. I don't see it. Do you see it? He makes some interesting faces, that's for sure. That's for sure. Black McDonald's somewhere as well, really? McDonald's in a mansion? That's amazing. But yeah, no, I mean, I know the... There's like, I think it's... Because he has longer hair when he's younger. Yeah. Stuff like this, I think, is more so what people see. I don't know. I've heard this one most frequently. I like how a picture of Owen Wilson just pops up in the middle of it all. But yeah. People tell me I look like Woody Harrelson, so. I've just come to accept it. I've just come to accept it. Alright, we gotta go back. New strats. New strats. Gotta go back and get skulls now. The nose and the eyes? Is that what it is? I know it's not the teeth, because he's got some gaps in his teeth, but really do look like him. And so many people have said it. Like, other people, have anybody ever told you? Like, they come in, like, saying it like a smartass, too. Like, has anybody ever told you look like Woody Harrelson? I'm like, actually, yes, many people. Many people in my year and a half of having a webcam have told me I look like Woody Harrelson. Took 2 boards, squashed my face between it for a year. Yeah, his head's a little bit longer and narrower. Second time in Ivan's stream and you get a gift sub. That's how it goes sometimes, man. That's how it goes. You say something at the right time, somebody recognizes you, or there's just a gift spree going on when you show up and you don't know. The worst thing, though, is when people are gifting subs and somebody comes out of the lurk and they just, like, say something. Like, they've been there and they saw that this is going down. They're like, now is the perfect time to get free handouts. Like, I see it all the time, too. Like, as soon as the sub train starts going of, like, gift subs, people start just saying stuff. They're like, hi, or they'll tag the person. They're like, oh my god, that's crazy that this person is doing that. Wow, that's right. Like, just, like, baiting the sub gift. Disgusting.
Go and tell your master that we have been charged by God with a sacred quest.
Sharp, thank you for the follow. Rumbled your strat for free subs. But, I mean, it's a thing, though. Like, it is very much a thing. There's no really getting around that. You're back. Welcome back, Star Wars. Welcome back, man. But yeah, no, it's just it's just something that I've noticed since it's come out, is that people really, some people, it's just like it happens and they get a sub when they're just talking and they've been there, but I have seen so many people come out of the woodworks like trying to get one, and some people are successful. You know, some people are willing to give it. It like makes me less inclined to gift a sub to that person, as bad as that may sound. Go and tell your master that we have been charged by God with a sacred quest. Socks and Gasp, thank you guys for the follows.
You seek the Holy Grail.
Like, as bad as that might be to be like, that person doesn't deserve a sub, I hate people asking for handouts. In that way, I don't know. Like, give me free things, because you're already doing it, so why not give it to me? Probably because you can afford it and you just want somebody to give it to you instead. If you really genuinely like appreciated the sub gift, it actually meant something to you, you wouldn't be like asking for it. It's not really as genuine if you do it that way. Alright, let's see if we get Fire Trail RNG. Actually need the help, but you can watch it. Yeah. I mean, like, cool if they're doing a subathon or something and like there's a cause going, but if somebody's just gifting subs out of the kindness of their heart, right, they're doing it for a genuine reason, and you're just being like, can I have a free sub? Like, you're already giving subs, give me this sub. I didn't say that. I was just saying I've never had a diss sub, and I didn't mean it in any way, and K-Dub freaking gifted me one. It's been great. It's been great. You want Dislull? Dislull's good. I was watching him the other day. He just got the DS2 All Bosses world record, which is crazy, because I hadn't seen him running that recently. You just start spending your own money to keep the sub floating. And that's really cool, and that's like something that I think that Twitch, like, you know, strives for and wants that type of thing to happen. But you know, there's always going to be the people that abuse the system. You watched his world record run? Good stuff, man. I had just heard about it after it happened. Cove Commando, what's going on? Got the hype 4 days ago. Made a comment and someone gifted you a sub after your comment. Yeah, I mean, that's how it goes. Sometimes, like, you know, people make a genuine comment. It's like, yeah, I like your emotes and stuff. The other thing that kind of gets to me, and like, some people might not mean it as much in, you know, a bad way, but people were gifted a sub and then they're like, ah, damn, my sub ran out. Some people are full on baiting when they say that. Other people, like, they're just like, damn, it ran out and I wish I could support. And they mean it genuinely. But some people are like, damn, my gift sub ran out. Oh, poor me. And then they're like, in the back of their head, they're hoping, I hope somebody gifts me a sub again so I don't have to pay for it. But, I mean, there's always going to be those types of people. You can't classify everybody just based on that, but it's just a common thing that I've seen happen. Yep, there's always, for every good, there's always going to be people that abuse it. That's just how it is. Super nice, and then pretty gifted you. So yeah, like, there's stuff that's like genuine like that, and then, you know, there's people that are like, they're going out of their way. They'll make the same comment so it looks genuine, but they're going out of their way to try and get a free sub. Go to use an emote, then notice it doesn't work when your sub runs out. See, I see my sub badge. But I also tab complete. And so if I go to tab complete an emote that I normally have and it doesn't come up, then, you know, then I'm like, oh shit, sub ran out. But I haven't been one to like, I don't manually type out full emotes often. Somebody asked for a free sub? No, we're just talking about in general. I forget how it came up. But no, nobody was asking for one here. Oh, Enduritize was joking about, said, give me a sub, give me a dis sub, and then we were just talking about it. He was joking, though. There are people that are very serious about it, but try and make it seem genuine and, like, yeah, like it's a big deal for them to get the sub. Please, free sub, please. Please give me sub. I did nothing to deserve it, but give it to me.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Playing the original God of War right now? I gotta do that at some point. I want to start with that, play 1, 2, 3. And then play the new one. Asked it for a channel to get gifted on your birthday, and that was very, yeah, that's like a really cool thing. It's like, hey, it's your birthday, I want to give you something. You know, can't really give you something tangible, but, you know, we enjoy Twitch. I can gift you a sub. Who would you like a gifted sub to? And like, that's a really cool thing. That's a really cool thing in my opinion. But like, you know, just asking for somebody to gift you that instead of them asking you. Always tangible. I guess you can look at it that way because you are using it. Play the other games in the series too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna play the original God of War 2 and 3 and then the new one. That's why I'm like, I don't want to start with the new one and go backwards. I want to start at the beginning and see the progression even if the stories are unrelated. Chains of Olympus and Ghosts of Sparta and Ascension 2 storyline. Are those like PSP God of War games? Because I don't recognize those by name. I think that one kind of far over. I wanted to do a little bit more to the right. First two, yes, but got remastered on PS3 and Ascension is on PS3. Okay. I only knew of the original trilogy on PS3. I didn't realize there was another one. Oh, good, my frames. Can I have them back, please? Maybe? The reclusive lord of the profane capital, Yorn the Giant. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, Colt. Ascension takes place before the first game. The more you know. So is that one, like, should you technically play that first, or save it? Almost got a PS4 today just to play Bloodborne, then you realize you're patient enough to wait the next couple of years for the PS5 to come out first. Hey man, just go and ask somebody for a PS4. Just treat it like a sub-gift. Just ask. Man, I really wish I had a PS4 to play Bloodborne. Say yes indeed, like you're baiting into this whole thing. Yes, indeed. Honestly, I forgot that that was from the intro. I just read it. But yeah, no, I recognize it now. Gotta think of the Asian lady who says it. No headshot! Feels good, man. No headshot. Honestly, I just kind of expect it at this point. I was waiting for him to not do this attack anymore. Okay, that was actually way closer than I thought it was. No stagger, but still. Almost bad. Almost bad. Honestly, I thought he had more health left, and I was like, I thought he had like, I thought I had another attack that I would still have to do after that. That was not the brightest decision. We didn't get punished for it, but definitely not the smartest thing. Not the smartest thing. Wait, so Jalhorn, are you speedrunning now? That last hit was sketchy, yeah. We got it though. I was like, I'm doing it and I'm like, that's gonna hit me. I was like, that's not gonna connect with him in time, but luckily it did. Jeez. Be one way to throw a run. Definitely be one way to throw it. Okay, I am gonna take a quick break, run to the bathroom, grab a drink, and then we can hit up Irithil. Edit my profile? No thanks. I just like to split. Practicing 80% current patch. Kind of got mad at no hits. Are you gonna come back to it? Maybe the speed runs will help you out a little bit with, you know, minor details of the run to help you with fights and stuff. Might make you a little more efficient time-wise. But I'll be right back, guys. Just give me a moment. I ain't pooping, Harley. I ain't pooping. Gosh darn it. Can a man take a quick break in peace? Yeah, welcome back, Grizz. Alright. Pontiff time. Pantiff. Get here now. What's going on, Bear? Yeah, you right. You right. That's what I'm doing. That's what It's like, you know what? I just gotta poop all the time. Do I parry Pontiff? I do. One parry and he's done. One parry and Ripperino. On the toilet so I can poop constantly. Then why would I leave? Like, why would I get up and go? That's like, I need a private poop. I just need a little bit of time by myself. So I can be right back, guys. Gotta go wipe. God, this is a disgusting conversation. I have a dog chasing me? Adult diaper while streaming? Actually? That's disgusting. I've never had a dog chase me there before. It's weird. It's weird I wasn't using face cam. Oh damn, exposed. Exposed. I don't need these. I need that. Is that anything else? Never get the first parry on the leap. So what I do for that, and it might help you. So I walk straight forward until he starts to move, and then I sprint to the staircase. And as I get to the staircase, I walk. And then, oh god. Then I start walking. He does 1, 2, and then swing. And so you just wait for the dun, dun, and then it's the parry. So it's very, very calculated and just a timing thing. But I mean, I guess that's how all parries are, right? All parries are timing. Alright, I gotta check and see if we're clear to tiptoe, or we gotta homeward bone and do it again. Pillar 1, good. Pillar 2, good. Alright, good to go. I don't know, I've had those guys chase a couple times, but not too often. I think we've been pretty good about our stamina pacing and positioning running up there. I think there's a strat to throw a skull somewhere there, but I take a different route. That's like going back behind the giants. You pick up a parry shield in Undead Settlement for parrying Pontiff. I personally don't mind the bare hand parry. Like the timing for it is pretty natural for me, so I don't really care. When the... Excuse me, sir! I have not Kulturgeist. One time I will. You like bare hands too? Yeah, bare hands are pretty good. Oh, mama. Maxim, what's going on? Need help with Soul Cinder? Password is 123. What platform are you on? Maybe somebody can help you. Don't parry based on sound with him. Just run to a specific location. Parry based on timing. There's like different things I use for that one. That one's all based on a setup. Everything else is like I just try and bait him, and I know the timing of it when he. I don't know. Like I know he does the 2 steps, and then I can parry him. PS4. Does anybody have it on PS4? I obviously can't help, but I'm on PC anyway, so. Sword position, I don't know, I guess I just know the timings for it. We're leveling. Yeah, okay.
Ashen.
Pleb Expo player. Yeah, I have it on Xbox and PC. I do not have it on PS4.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Not sure if you have the Cinder location open. Damn. Been waiting for a long time. Nobody showed up. Did you have the password off for people to show up? I'll buy one. I shouldn't need to. Is it meanie? Yeah, I mean he can be rough. What's giving you a hard time on it? What's giving you a hard time? Don't have you on the Xbone? Well, you can add me, Harley. You can add me. I think it's ! gamer tag or ! Xbox. Might be ! Xbox. First parry is consistent for you, but you don't really like his jump ahead swing because of depth perception. That's fair. That's fair. So do you go for the sidestep one? I mean, it's my username is the same on everything except for PS4, I think. And Battle.net has the numbers, but what I play on Xbone? Well, so Xbone I got back in 2013. Back in 2013. So mostly like I got it for Halo. And then I had a couple. Like, I've gotten a couple other games on it. I played FIFA and stuff on there, but yeah, mostly Halo is my reason for having an Xbox. Van Man, what's going on? Stream going well? Going very well. Going very well. How are you doing? Uh-oh. That was weird. That's my bad for not having the charcoal pine resin on. Ever played Salt and Sanctuary? I did. Very fun game. I enjoyed that. It's like a 2D Souls. It's really like a 2D Souls. Parry the first one, wait for the 50-50. You can make that 100% if you roll... Instead of sidestepping the purple sword stab, you can roll backwards and then parry that one. I don't know the timing for that, but you'll be point blank on him. Van, thank you for the follow. Goat Simulator? Yeah, I 100% of that. All achievements, Goat Simulator. I should have died there. I should have rolled that attack in. I should have rolled that attack in. It's the other side swipe ones that I roll backwards on to stay out of the way, but that one I have to go in with. I just haven't been given that attack in a while, I guess. Yeah, no, that was actually terrifying. Karthus Blood Ring? Probably. Probably. I'll take it though. Only 100% Oblivion. I've told the story before. I played Oblivion until a certain quest in the main quest line, and the disc that I had borrowed from a friend was scratched, and it skipped at that point every time and froze. To the left or far to the right? Roll forward might get you hit. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what it was, is I didn't recognize it, and so it's like a long drag, and I like rolled straight at him. Might block by his... Yeah, it's like roll right out of the way. Roll the right out of the way. Scenario writing peak of the series. Only 100% Dead Space 2. I've only played the first Dead Space. But, so it was the quest line, for those that know Oblivion, and this is like the only thing I remember about that game really, is there's a quest line where you're going to talk to like a Daedric dude, and you have to take off all your armor and weapons before you go in. It's like you like strip down to go talk to this dude, and every time it like went to load after that, like you gave your stuff and then it went to load and it just froze. First game you 100% is Super Mario 64. I've almost 100% it, but the funny thing is, and I don't know why, I went back to it after seeing like I was watching Clint Stevens do some 120 star speedruns, and I was like, you know what? I wonder how many stars I got, because I had it on the DS, so I had the DS version of it. I booted up. I'm at 118 stars. I'm like, what made me just stop collecting them? I'm like, what are you? I don't know what the last two ones are. So I'm at 118 stars out of 120. I was like, well, that's disappointing. Haven't played any of the Elder Scrolls games. I loved Skyrim, and apparently Oblivion is also great, if not better, from what I've heard. Yeah, I went for the 118 star run. New meta. I think I was missing like 100 coins on 2 levels. It's stupid. Yeah, it's like great storytelling, but not the best graphically. I don't know, because it came out for 360 and I guess PS3. So was it originally released on PC, or were those re-releases? I guess it was probably originally on PC as well. Alright, let's maybe get it this time. Got it. I was like, I'm gonna play this one a little bit safer on the one attack. Nice. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. Alright, so we should have strats for this. Let me see. So we need that. I'm going to keep RTSR on. I guess I'll keep Panis Right Eye on for this as well, and then we can Karthus Blood Ring after. So scary in the second phase. Luckily, we do enough damage to basically avoid... the, what do you call it? The meatballs, like, right there, that's all we need. So I need to level Rotten Pine Resin and then maybe a couple extra skulls, just in case. No, because I need at least 4, so yeah, I gotta definitely buy a few. GG redemption match. It always feels really good when it goes that way. Because too often, yeah, you get there and then something else happens because you get in your own head.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Alright. So, we need a pot and rind. I need a rotten pine resin. Need some new memory in my head. New brain. And some skulls. Spam left click if you're a sneak archer. I love that meme so much about people saying like, it's like, I'm gonna do this build, and then like everybody just turns into a stealth archer. Got to run out of stamina on the phase transition? No, you're fine to do that much. It's like just enough to have some stamina left over, but yeah, it is close. Okay, so we need Dragon Slayer Armor's Bonfire. Get the RTSR set up. Gotta slot the Rotten Pine as well. You know what? I'm gonna do this because just in case I forget. So I've had the issue of sometimes almost forgetting to put skulls on, so I'm gonna just put the Rotten Pine at the end. Oblivion stealth archers are OP. Are they more OP than Skyrim? Because Skyrim, it's pretty strong from what I remember. Regen stamina. I hit 4 times on the transition. I hit 4 and then 2. Last time we did that, I think I did 3 and 3. But it's because of the roll that you lose that stamina, but you have to because you're basically squeezing in one last hit. It feels so weird to like set up RTSR and then just run a super long way. Cause like you either set it up there for Dragon Slayer armor, or you set it up for Princes and you just run over to the elevator. Got this? We'll see. We'll see. I'm honestly more scared of Princes than anything. And not because I don't know the fight, but just bad things can happen. So I'm not going to get invested in it. No, that's not what I want. I want Karthus. That's scary. Is he gonna soul shower me? Like, maybe I don't need to. Maybe I should just not spend my time there. Definitely gonna watch that next time, if there is next time. Walking between 2 bonfires and I could have teleported. You right. You right. I could have. My B. Should have done it. Take my energy, copy this, and spam it on SOC. Now, we'll get there when we get there. We'll get there when we get there. Honestly, the last thing I want to do is get ahead of myself and then be disappointed if it ends. Okay, so we're gonna wait for him to walk down. And then turn around and start walking up. Excuse me? What the fuck? Nope. That dude's got the best hearing in the world. That dude has the best hearing in the world. Alright, so we're gonna run this again. There's no sage, so it should be fine. I only have to kill that one dude and he dies fast. Don't react to skulls? They do react to skulls, kind of. I guess not. I guess it's just the thrall that reacts to the skull because he's facing the other way. So, yeah, good point. It didn't actually... It was never going to do anything. But the fact that he still was going to aggro from that far out was kind of scary. Because, like, I didn't move. Like, I, like, kind of just stood there and was waiting for him to go back, and then he turned around and aggroed on me. So it was weird. But now he shouldn't be... No, I guess he will be walking. Okay, yeah, they get distracted, but not like a full-on reaction. It's true. Almost would make sense to get a green blossom for this area, but... Candlehead hit me? No. No, it did not. Because my missing health is from the drop then after that section. Oh no, 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 no. He didn't go off the edge. He was like doing the animation where he dunks himself immediately, but he didn't actually do it. Almost, I thought she was gonna aggro on me. No, I didn't. What the hell? I didn't even like let go of my button. I thought I misrolled it. I thought I misrolled it. I don't know if that was spacing or the roll. Holy crap. What's going on, Bill T? Thank you for the luck, man. Thought he had me? I did too. Blood ring doing its work, I guess so. I guess so. Calm down. I'm not like shaking. Those are just like terrifying moments one after the other. Jeez, man. Crazy. Crazy stuff.
What?
Four-man one controller run where they gave the triple buff? Yeah. That's the kind of RNG you want. It's the kind of RNG you want, but not the kind of RNG you'll always get. Wait, what? Oh, I hit up instead of down. I was like, why did I only buy 2 of them?
Well, that.
Nice.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Nice. We should be good to go. Alright. I know I like just went to the bathroom, but clearly, you know, there's obviously going to be nerves going on and whatnot. So I'm going to go to the bathroom and then I should be good to just go bam bam Prince's Cinder. So I'll be right back. I apologize.
You seek the Holy Grail.
Count Blah, thank you for the follow. Alright, I'm gonna turn those off. How many poop breaks did you take in your PB run? Now it's invalid. This isn't a speed run where you're supposed to get right back into the game. No hits. I left the game up. You saw that nothing was happening, you know. Oh, man. It's always, because you guys make a comment every time I go to pee and get a drink. Oh, he's pooping. He's pooping again. This entire VOD has been pooping. This entire VOD has been shit. That's right. Editing the save files. How was it? Yeah, it was great. Why is this load screen taking so long? The game just doesn't want me to do it. Didn't crash. Or did it? Liquor King, thank you for the follow. Poop or kitchen nightmares? Can we talk about kitchen nightmares? Thank you for the luck, Susie. It's not frozen. It's just looping. Game crashes, is the run valid? Yeah. It is. It is. It's because it's not a save quit. Like I'm not quitting out of the game just to quit out of the game. My game's been running for 8 hours straight, so it's not terribly surprising. Alright, I'm gonna have to kill it. That's weird. I've yet to have that happen. An error occurred while updating Dark Souls 3 app running. Don't you freaking update it, you shit. No, don't update Dark Souls. What are you talking about? Open my game back up, damn it. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, this is the crap I'm seeing, guys. This is the crap I'm seeing. An error occurred while updating Dark Souls 3. App is running. I killed the game already. Are you shitting me? To close what? It's not like Dark Souls 3 is in here. I can close Steam and try it. Try now. Nope. Spell a Stardew Valley stream in the near future? I've done it before. We've played 35 hours of it. It says the game is running, but it's not. It says the game is running, but it's not. Mr. Neko, what's going on? Steam Web Helper? I don't know, I'm just killing the whole thing. Hey, we in there. We in there. Alright. Dark Souls 3 is not responding. Great. Wait, nope, there it is. Let's try again. Restart PC or Steam? No, I can't restart the PC. Then my run is spliced. There we go. We got it, guys. We're back. What a meme, man. Not okay. Not okay. Alright. Steam crashed a couple times. Usually it's OBS killing DirectX. No, I alt F4'd the game. I alt F4'd the game and then Steam didn't get updated that it wasn't running, so it thought that there was still an instance of the game being played. So that's what the whole issue was. It's nothing else. Poop talks and updates, this has to be the run. God. I mean, I hope so, but... Shake off the memes. I mean, that was a good, like, stress reliever, I guess. Because there's, like, a funny break in it. But We'll see how princes go. Shall have to see. First ever no hit with the crash too. Oh, maybe it's fated. Maybe it's fate. Hardest boss done? What? I wish. I wish. These last two bosses are just so... They're tough. They're tough. Cinder's the most technical, I guess. But I wouldn't consider him the hardest. I don't know. He's close. Him and Princes. I mean, those two are the hardest bosses in this run. Hi, Frame, what's going on? Welcome back. Thank you for the luck. He has 2 hits left. I don't want to. That was really good RNG. That was really nice RNG on that fight. Dopamine, what's going on? Thank you for the GGs, guys. Whew. Definitely the hardest boss. Takes a long time to learn. Arena with Elevation can maybe pretty fast. Yeah. Yeah. I just think that Princess have a higher chance of pulling some super whack shit.
Well, very well done.
You get so much dex in this run, even without the shield. Like 57 is so much.
Ashen 1.
Aldrich is your vice guy's a whacker. Yeah, he can be fun. Not too bad on this. Because if you do less than 1600 damage before he teleports, he'll teleport and come out in first phase still, which makes it way easier. So if you didn't know that, that's a really nice thing about it. Watch out for terrain. I know. I should split as well. I should split. Neek, welcome back. Hello, hello. Goes to pee before Cinder. Nah. Nah, Princess was fast enough. I've had to before. I've had nerves kick in enough before in situations like this that I have to go. Kane. This is like eerie silence in this room. The more you pay attention to it. Go! Hell yeah, man. The stagger too. The stagger too to finish it off. Let's go. Fuck yeah, man. Not thank you for the bits, man. For Skyrim! That means Skyrim's coming up. Skyrim is here. Let's go. Alright, I can turn the alerts back on. Monitor back on. Let's go. Whew. I'm not gonna lie. Those last two fights were super clean. They are super clean. Like, not like the freaking the intro. The intro to Cinder. The intro to Cinder. He gave me sword phase, just overhead after overhead after overhead after overhead. Let's go. Tiger, what's going on? Alright, let's do this. Let's do a nice little
What a strange.
BAM!
GG, man.
Bam!
You deserve it.
Woo! Woo! Ronan, thank you for the follow. Grizz, thank you for the $2, man. Romance Core, welcome back. How you doing, man? How's it feel? Feels good. Feels good. Especially, okay, just like the way today has gone. It's just been a great stream overall. And at the end of it all, like, to top it off with this, it feels really good. It feels really good. Romanticore was the good luck charm? Maybe he was. Maybe he was. Dutch openers? Well, it might not be... I don't know how it is in speedruns, but in no-hit, that's a godsend. Stream was behind, chat spoiled the ending. No, Neek, I'm sorry. Ah. Damn. Damn. Okay, we're gonna find somebody to host. It's a little after 1 a.m. I did it. Holy crap. There were a couple points during that fight, too. I was like, in my head, I was like, don't fuck that up. Like, oh, that was close. From 8 hours ago and get the no-hit. Feels good, man. Ben played. Ben played did it.